Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to the channel. My name is Proasek and welcome to BSG Online number 8. We're going to get right into it here with Jet Set Radio with zolaa. Take it away, my friend.
Well, hello there, my name is Zolaa and this is Jet Set Radio. Lovely game from the year 2000 from the Sega Dreamcast, later ported onto the PC on the 7th generation consoles and PS Vita and mobile. So, but don't worry, this port is actually kinda bad, but I mean it's Jet Set Radio on PC, you can't go really wrong with that. So I think I'm ready with, I guess we could start the time in 3, wait, let me just, yeah, okay, it's all fine. Let us start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is somewhere in Asia. The city is called Tokyo, which bears some resemblance to a real-life city of Tokyo. So we started with a tutorial. We have two mentors, Gum, visible on my shirt. Shoutouts to my partner Heva for this custom shirt. So you have this two mentors. One of them is Gum and second one is Tab, and they show us various trials we have to finish in order to get into their gang, the Shibuya GG. And but as you saw, we're not really interested in doing things their way. We'd rather just do botched imitations of their what they want us to do. So Gum has joined us, and now we move on to Tab. And I asked on the BSG server whether there are some funny BSG related memes, and behold, that's the recode thingy sent by Ugyu, I believe. So if you've played this game casually, you know that the game has this funny quirk where for every single spray you do on a graffiti, you have to perform some kind of quick time event. But in speedrunning, we actually bypass that by using a macro. These are allowed in the run, and oh, nice. And what was I trying to say? Basically, there are macros that help us with spraying, and the technique is called quick spraying because we are spraying the sprays quickly. This is the last of the trials. There's a strat for this one called the bus jump, where you can jump onto the bus from one of the railings. But, well, it's kinda hard, it's not really worth it. So we actually did it the more intended way. And we move on to chapter 1. So what you saw in the bottom right corner is I changed the control schemes of Steam input, because there are two types of characters that we're going to use in the run. One of them have the well, actually, maybe let me focus on this thing. Oh. And I'll talk about quick spraying in a second. So basically there are two types of characters we're going to use in the run. Those that have the up spray as the first spray and the down spray. So basically moving up or down on the control stick to perform the action. And we can't have that, we can't have one control scheme to get to take care of both up sprays and down sprays. So for that, Steam input comes in handy. That's a BSG plushie, lovely one. And this is the first level done. So with the quick spraying, with the macro, game gets kinda trivial, but it's still a fun challenge nonetheless. And we move on to the second level of the game, which is Love Trap. We are still in the Shibuya district. There are 3 districts in the game. One of them is Shibuya, that we're in right now. Then the other twos are Benten and Kogane, which we're going to see later in the run. First thing we're gonna do is go backwards, because, well, it's better this way, trust me. We jump up the stairs, and we make our way to this blue can. Blue cans are worth 5 regular cans, and there's a lot of them. Thankfully. Oh, this movement's kind of hard, because the game doesn't really want to register all the inputs you're doing, and sometimes it's just like that. Okay. So there are a few sprays that trigger cutscenes, and this was one of them. So I quickly sprayed another one and turned around before the cutscene had even started, because it's faster this way. Moving on to those 2 lonely sprays, there are 3 types of sprays, or actually kind of 4. There's the single can spray, the triple, which requires us to do 3 motions, the 7 motion, and the double 7 motion, which I just did a second ago. Okay, so the game can crash in around 10 seconds from now when I spray the last spray. Hopefully it doesn't happen. At the last marathon this month I took part in, it crashed, and I felt embarrassed, so hopefully no crashes now. No crash, okay. This is a PogChamp worthy moment, or if you would rather not, then feel free to use some ESA emotes or BSGs. Okay, moving on to the first level of Kogane. We're going to kick this one off with so-called boat jump, which is kind of self-explanatory. We're going to jump on a boat, and from the boat onto the wall, just like that. So, as you might have noticed, there's this one police officer that really wants to get us. His name is Onishima, and I wish I remembered what that meant in English, but basically that means something menacing, but I'm not sure what exactly is it. And with every new level, he sends out some other types of hazards our way. This time it's dogs. In previous levels there were like gas bombs and regular officers, but it's going to get extreme from this point now on. Next level is still in the Kogane district, and before we need to gladly decline this young man's offer, because we don't really want to unlock new characters. Some of you may be wondering why I'm playing as Tab in most of the stages. Well, there's a pretty simple explanation. I just feel like his controls feel better. Like, there are certain stats in this game, for example cornering and all that stuff, and it just seems that Tab is the best character for me. Also, he can hold 30 cans, which is helpful for some stages, but not for all. For example, this stage could be done with beat as well. And after this spray, we get a cutscene with some parachute guys with some big guns, apparently, taking care of this too, and the third spray on the wall. And as you may have heard, Onishima wants to send choppers after us, which is amazing. And here they are, attack helicopters for one inline skater, causing havoc. Okay, so this game is not only spraying graffiti on the walls, it's also spraying graffiti on the backs of other gangs. So next stage is Kogane Circus, which takes place in Kogane sewers. And we don't want to talk with this guy again. Uh, so tab is well, let's rethink what I want to say. So every single of these guys has 10 hit points, and tab can have 30 cans, which makes him the best character for this. And I kinda messed up, because what I wanted to say is do some can duping, and I absolutely missed the blue can as well. So can duping is a occurrence that happens when we and the rival are in the hitbox of a can, both at the same time, and the game doesn't really know what to do with that. So it just tries to give the opponent cans as well, but they can't really hold them. Their only like purpose is to like run away from us. And this is boss fight done. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Could have been way worse with me missing the can dupe and the blue can at the beginning. So next up is the third district. This one is Ben 10. I really adore the visual art style of it, because it takes place in the night with like some neons in the background. Like, that's really lovely. And while I'll do what I do best, I'll spray graffiti on the walls. If I could talk. Oh, this has never happened before. Okay. Nice. Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. So what I wanted to say is I wanted to make a segue to Proasek, but apparently I have to do that in a different way. So actually, Proasek, go on with some announcements if you can, please.
Absolutely, I can do that, so thank you very much. We have a lovely $10 donation from Kappa Jog, who says, "Good luck, Zola." And indeed, it is a sentiment shared by all here at BSG and in chat. Very good luck indeed to you.
Thanks a lot. So, well, that thing that happened at the beginning of the stage never happened before. So I wasn't really ready how to counter that, because we're supposed to grind on that rail and then jump into and hit the rival gang member, but apparently Tab didn't feel like doing that and he just slid off the rail. So that's kind of embarrassing, but I kind of made my way back. Like, I know what to do now. That cost me some time, but thankfully, we're done with this. And the next level, called Graffiti High, also takes place in this district, but starts off in a kind of railway station of some sort. And the measures that Mr. Onishima wants to use against us gets more and more extreme. Also, this is the rival gang of Benton. Every gang has one of the every district has one of the gangs taking like occupying the district. So after we're through here, we're going to jump into some sort of like, I'm not really sure what this is, but we have to grind on those power lines or whatever that is. Take at least one can from this dude, and make sure we get cans from this one as well. So rivals can drop cans, and I mean they will if we attack them by just bumping into them. And this is very crucial for routing this stage, because the noise tanks drop 10 cans each. So that's two blue cans, which is 10 cans, 10 regular cans, I'd rather say. Yeah, as you've heard, Onishima has gone mental. He's trying to send tanks after us right now, which we will see right about now. That's amazing. But if we are fast enough, we can despawn the tanks. Oh, I meant to spray this one as well. But thankfully, it doesn't really care about our position for some reason. So we just take care of it by just outrunning it, I guess. Okay. I hope you loved those boss fights, because there are 2 more coming up. The first one is called Noise Reduction against the Noise Tanks in Ben 10 as well. There are 3 Ben 10 stages now. Consecutive, I meant. 3 consecutive Ben 10 stages. Amazing. But the stage... well, it's kind of hard for beginner runners, I would say. Since these guys are very fast. And if we mess up the setup, it's very hard to catch them. So first thing to do is trigger them and make our way to the point where we will try to catch them. Take 1 can, not more, no less, just to have something to battle with. Okay, this is kinda late, but apparently it worked. Oh, I'm inside the guy. No. Oh. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. There's the 3rd guy coming right about now. Now we need to take care of this one that I kinda mistimed. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take it. That's only like 4 seconds lost. This level could have been so much worse. And now the last boss fight of the first chapter, Love Attack. But before, we have to get rid of this rival again. This time it's Yo-Yo, one of the protagonists of Jet Set Radio Future, the sequel to this game. Great game, by the way. Sadly, it hasn't didn't get a PC port, unlike this game. Okay, so this is Love Attack. This level can go wrong on many levels. First, we need to collect this can, trigger those lovely girls, and try to make our way. Try to follow this one, but I couldn't really break her for some reason. Okay, I'll take it. There's also one coming from the stairs. Hopefully we are just in time for her. Okay, nice. And now the last one. She is going to... Oh, it's not this one. They have like predetermined paths they can take, and I thought this one was the one who would do a 180 and go onto that rail I went on. Okay, that's chapter 1 done. Thankfully. Now chapter 2 is something that was added in the American release of the original Jet Set Radio, because the original Jet Set Radio in Japan never had this segment, this chapter. So this is Cube. She and her friend Combo need some help because apparently something happened to their friend Coin, and apparently we are supposed to like go and investigate the situation or something. But yeah, in order to join the GG's, Cube and Combo have to participate in some trials, just like Beat in the beginning of the game. So Cube is done. Now time for Combo and Combo race. And so Combo has to win a race against Beat, and there's not really much going on during that race. As apart from one funky strat that I can try, but I won't guarantee that I'll get it. It's called insurance fraud, and if I get it, you'll see what happens. And in the meantime, I think it's time for some announcements.
I absolutely can do so, and you know what? This run is going absolutely fantastically. People, you've got a lot coming up along the way. In just a few short, well, not quite short minutes, but in just over an hour, we will be having a run of Desperados 3. And if you want to see that go from good to great, then you can donate right now and help us reach the Visit Nessie donation goal. Yes, that incentive will have us visit the eponymous lake monster known as Nessie. That is an absolutely fantastic thing that you can give your hard-earned cash over for, as well as to help our beautiful charity Mind. Please do help in any way that you can, and there are many, many incentives to do so. Back to you, my friend.
Thanks a lot. So we basically threw ourselves in front of the bus, and that kind of worked because what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to jump off the bus with its momentum, but for some reason I couldn't. And this is the race with beat as combo finished. And probably I should actually wear the headset the way it was intended, because it almost fell off on me. So probably using equipment as intended will be a better idea. Okay, so this is a throwback. Now the next two stages are going to be a throwback to like 2 months ago. Grind City, loosely based around, I think, New York or something. I don't know. This level is Bantam Street. Our turf, apparently. There are 2 songs that could play. And we got the funky one. The other one is Rob Zombie's Dracula. So that's a shift in tone, certainly. Okay, so we sprayed this one and make our way up this roof of gas station. And I remembered in the last second that I have to change the control scheme on Steam input, because Cube has down sprays, which are kinda, well, I don't really like them, because every time you end up 3 or 7 motion spray, Cube will turn around because game will understand that we press down, so we want to turn around. Yeah, this is a glitched banner in a way that we have to like do the last one manually, the last spray. Okay, nice. This is some complicated movement. Nice. Okay, I remember having trouble with this level in my PB, so it's looking fresh, thankfully. Yeah, so this is not Onishima. He's not chasing us here. This is a completely different story. This is the America, the country of USA, and I messed up the easiest jump in the game. Let's go. So Cube and Combo and Coin, I guess, were like kind of harassed by this terroristic organization, dare I say, called Golden Rhinos. And apparently they did something to Coin. And now we have to go and investigate what happened. Okay, so this is Bantam Street. This if you thought this level's hard, then nah. Because next up is the Run Killer, the worst stage in the game. Level is called Rock and Roll Grind, and it's based in Grind Square. Loosely based around Times Square, if I remember correctly. Okay, so what's wrong? What's the issue here? Well, this level is very horizontal, which means that one missed jump and we fall all the way down. So hopefully that doesn't happen. That's why I'm gonna take my time, do this. Okay, that worked. That's the easy part. The hard part is coming up, but not now. It's after this spray. Please work. Well, we'll see. This is kind of a blind jump because there's a cutscene after one of the sprays. Okay, we got it, and another cutscene. So there's a lot of going on, but I managed to pull it off. Great. Now, as a gift to you all, white Pikmin, let's go. Okay, so this is going to be a decent grind square. That's something interesting. Well, can I get down, please? Can I get down? Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, but I'm happy nonetheless. We're out of the second chapter, and now onto the modern day from this flashback.
Grind square.
So, most of the chapter 3 stages are, how do I say it? Some sort of medley of previous stages. So first off is explosion, and this will kind of connect all the previous Shibuya stages. Actually, that's better. So the gimmick of this stage is that there's a gang bombing our turf. Well, the gang being, of course, the Golden Rhinos. So our movement is very specific around now, because we need to trigger the bomb. If you heard the beeping sound, that's not a microwave, that was the bomb going off. That way we will have easier time spraying one spray. And now this statue, transfer over here. This statue. Don't fall into the sewers like I did in practice. So, thanks to the quick sprays, we can get out just in time before the explosion happens. This is where the explosion would have been if we didn't trigger the bomb at the beginning of the stage. So this is, Shibuya is the only place where this weird transitionary area happens. All the other stages are connected seamlessly, but this one has to like stand out for some reason. So I guess there's not much really to say about this stage. So I guess I could throw it over to Proasek for some announcements.
Absolutely, and you know what? I think this is a good opportunity, since you may notice, watching along at home, that we are not on some sort of uncommonly referred to channel here. That is because we want to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. You can consider using your free monthly Prime Gaming subscription right here on the ESA channel. You will get access to all the ESA emotes, as well as several BSG emotes, and you get to support both of the events. Thank you very much, we'll pass it back to you.
Thanks a lot. So, yeah, now instead of only bombing us, they're also bombing themselves. As kind of a, like, suicide bombers kind of situation. It's weird that that was allowed in a, well, I would consider this a kid's game, but whatever. I wonder if I can get on top of this one. No. Okay. I will take the detour, aka the car on the left. And we are about to finish this stage for good with the last 3 buses. The way we started the very first stage of the game. Okay. Now the next stage is called Fight or Flight. This one is a medley of all the Kogane stages, including the sewers. And we get a lot of attention from all the other members, all the other skaters that want to join our gang. But you know what? This is not the time, not the place. There's a mysterious gang roaming the streets of Kogane. We don't have time for rival challenges right now. So I don't like this beginning of the stage because we start on the roof. And this game's physics are not the best, I would say. Oh, what? Yeah, peak rail, I guess. So I'm not a fan of how momentum works in this game, but I have to cope with this, I guess. Oh, well, I have to. Oh, okay. Oh, I almost didn't make it. That would have been very bad. And no, I can't grind the rail. Well, that rail that I just went on, I can't grind it before because well, basically it's a no-no. Okay, we need to gather the blue cans. So and it's very difficult to get off the rail once you get on it. So they're shooting at us right now, and this is always the moment that I remember. One thing I want to say is that we should pay more attention to the tutorial of this game, because this character that I'm playing as, Tab, he says some interesting stuff, such as when you're dashing, bullets can't hit you, and that is exactly what it sounds like. When we are boosting ourselves with the right trigger, and nothing can really harm us. And so basically when we get the exclamation mark over our head and it's spiky, then that means we're like kind of locked on and somebody's gotta like try to shoot at us or deploy a bomb or something. And finishing off the sewer part of the stage. Yeah, not a fan of Half-Life physics in Jet Set Radio. Half-pipe physics in this game as well, as you might have seen in the boss fight, in the sewer boss fight. And we make our way to this kind of skater hall or something, and we end up being in the. This is the level. This is the first chapter level called number 540. And I didn't get the so-called Rhino jump because it's not that hard, but I've got the rare disease that's called skill issue, so I couldn't get it. So basically, you can get on top of that Rhino statue and then jump to the right, but I couldn't do it. And onto the last medley level, Benton Burning, because we're going to be in Benton and there are going to be some like pyromaniacs trying to get us. Yeah, so Onishima wanted to capture us, but the Golden Rhinos want us straight up dead. And also, they got those buff guys and those pyromaniacs. Amazing level. We start off in the segment where we were encountered by the tank. One large spray, and we have to collect 30 cans for the further part of the level. That's fine. That's totally fine. And now, shoutouts to Sizable Door for Sizable 35. That's happening right about now. Actually, I'm kidding. It's not happening because I jumped too early. But basically, there's like a certain movement you can do to like finish this part of the stage quicker. But as I said, I have this rare disease called skill issue. I couldn't get it. So most of the time we're either boosting through the guys or trying to like grind the rail next to them, because they can't do anything when we are grinding a rail. And we're almost out of the noise reduction part of the stage. Oh. Now that was fine, if I do say so myself. That was lovely. Didn't know I was capable of such movement. So we're left with 13 cans. And we need 7 and 3, that is 10, that's maths. We need 10 cans for these two sprays. And then we need to gather exactly 17 cans for the rest of the level. Thankfully there's a pile of cans right around here. We need to take them one by one carefully. We jump around here. Oh! We don't want to start grinding on the wall. We take some of these cans. 18, that's enough. This will be fine. And we make our way to the last segment of the stage. This is Harvest Clip, and it didn't work again. No, I don't want to get down! Oh no, I don't want to get down to this funky fresh beats by Hideki Naganuma. Oh well. I mean, the estimate is kinda generous, anyways. So, I'm gonna make our way through here. Like this. This is the clip I was talking about. Okay. And now the last four graffitis. And after the stage, all that's left is 2 boss fights. One in the like traditional style, where there are 3 guys and you have to chase them and cover them with graffiti, and a brand new boss fight against the main villain of the game. But before, let's actually take care of the regular boss fight. This one's called Behind the Mask, because the plot twist, the major thing is that this guy called Goji, the main villain of the game, brainwashed the Poison Jam gang, and they appear with their masks. Now we have to like take them out, obviously. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but hopefully I don't mess this one up the way I did on a different marathon, and that was like a very traumatic experience for me, because I had to reset the level because one of the guys just disappeared forever and I wasn't able to get them. Okay, but we need to stand around here, and as this guy is about to descend, I'm gonna absolutely mess the thingy. Oh. No, the demons from the past. Okay, actually not. Actually got him just in time. Oh, that's good. So I think that now we're going to take on the final boss of the game, and while the grand reveal is going to happen, like what is he doing and how is he trying to take control over the world, I think I'm going to throw it over to Proasek for some more announcements.
Fantastic news indeed, thank you very much. And I think it's important that people know we're not just here to see some fantastic, even though they are truly fantastic, speedruns. And indeed, we are not just here to provide entertainment, we are here to raise money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves. Donations will go to Mind. Please put !Mind if you want to know more. Thank you very much, and bring us home, my friend.
Okay, so oh, I made it, nice. So the gimmick of this level is that the big bad guy, and apparently I can't jump. Okay, the big bad guy somehow got wait, where was the last one? It's not this one. Apparently got his hands on a very mysterious and very powerful vinyl record called The Devil's Contract, and now he's playing this record on top of a skyscraper, trying to like take control over the world, while we try to stop him by messing up every single jump in the game. That's nice. I'm gonna... nah, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna mess this one up as well. Okay, so... so this was not supposed to happen, but I guess now it's time for the last pillar, because we have to spray every single pillar, every single like kind of skyscraper, I would say, and make our way here, because this, when we fall down through the stage, we are going to trigger the cutscene, and time is coming up when I'll spray the big bald head of Rokaku Goji. And time.
Fantastic work indeed.
I just need to know, was this a sub 40?
I'll let you know, yes indeed, it is a 39.56 by our measurement.
Nice. It says 39.55 on my, so that's like... yeah,
Yep.
that's believable. Okay, so... long story short, the world is saved. We're going to continue skating later, I guess, and mind our own business. Yeah, there's like this one big cutscene talking about what happened later, and oh, and Coin. What happened to Coin? Well, Coin's dead. End of the story, I guess. Yeah. So that's just at radio. Very happy I managed to get a sub 40 by 4 seconds. That's oddly satisfying. Shoutouts to... I think I should do some shoutouts to the community. Yeah, so thanks to every single member of the Just Set Radio Discord, namely Broby, Crash Baby, Milky Mommy, that's a great nickname if I say so myself, Kid Carson, Vexy, and probably there's a lot of other cool guys that I missed, but love to you all. I wonder if the heart actually like looks like a heart. Never mind. Either way, thanks for having me here. That was a blast.
Absolutely. Least of all, where can people find you if they wish to see more?
On twitch.tv/zolaa23_. I think the reason why there is a underscore. Wait, how many underscores do I have in my? Either way, the regular Zola23 was taken, so I had to come up with something else.
Oh, unfortunate. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, and yeah,
Right.
I think that's all. Yeah.
Fantastic work indeed. Thank you for bringing us this excellent run. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in just a few short moments with Splattermaster. So please don't go anywhere.